And we're live. Good morning. Wake up, Winona. I'm on my first cup of coffee, and that's kind of unusual for me. I'm usually up at 5, but I don't have my coffee until a little bit later than 6. So I hope you guys are getting yourself caffeinated. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this at 6. I've got visions. And one of the visions I have is this giveaway tool. How would you like to wake up and get your cup of coffee for free? We'll give out like free gift certificates for a cup of coffee, and hopefully some businesses, local businesses out there, see the opportunity to sponsor one of the shows by giving away some swag that we can give away. And that's just one of the cool things that we can do. Let me show you a little bit about what this does. This giveaway tool, it when we're live and you enter comments in the comment stream, if you are on two of the three streaming platforms, where Twitter doesn't support it yet, because it can go anywhere. You don't have to be logged in to watch on Twitter, and you have to be logged in for it to catch your comments. And that would be on Facebook, on the Facebook page, or on the YouTube page. And either one of those, it will bring it over into my stream, which has comments, and then I can bring it up. And better yet, the giveaway tool can bring it up too. If you do the hashtag wake up, if you do the hashtag, if you do any kind of comment, I can get it and share it. But for the giveaway tool, it'll be hashtag wake up, exclamation point. And just to get us going, I'll just use that for every one of them. So it's not you don't have to try to fumble to see. It's not going to be a treasure hunt to try to figure out what I'm going to be using as the keyword. It's going to be hashtag wake up, because we're waking up here. We're waking up in so many ways, right? And that's the other reason why I chose Wake Up Winona, because we're waking up in the morning, but we're also waking up to the opportunities and to the things that are going on in our community. I remember I used to travel a lot before it was fashionable. Back when jet planes were not necessarily the common way of transport. It was propeller. So am I aging myself? Oh yeah. Well, and then I would go and they'd ask me, well, where was I from? And then somebody asked me one time, well, which, because I said Chicago, because I was from Illinois, and uh, they don't know Illinois, but they would know Chicago. So I would say, somebody asked me, well, which Chicago are you from? And I thought, what a concept, right? Because we live in these places, whether we're born and raised there, or we're newcomers here, and we've got 3 universities here in the town of Winona itself. So you know that there's people that are just coming in. So which Winona are you from? Are you from town? Are you from gown? Are you from, so we get into these habits of seeing where we live in a kind of a narrow day-to-day world, right? And this is a chance for us to get to know each other outside of the normal our normal routines, right? Shake up our normal routines and find out all the opportunities. And I'm excited as any of you. I can't pretend that I know Winona better than any single one of you guys. So why am I doing this? I'm doing this because I can get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I've got other YouTube channels going. So it's free for me to do this because I've already paid for the stuff for my other projects. So why not? And why not give back to the local community where I'm living? This is the third time I've been back to Winona. Well, the third opportunity I've been back to Winona. Third opportunity I've been back to Minnesota. Well, fourth, whatever. We're getting there. But I've got some history here. A bit of history, not deep-rooted history like some of you folks do. And I can't wait to get to know you. And we also have people who are just arrived that come with really incredible, rich backgrounds in order to make this place just even that much better. So I want to get to know them too. Expectations for this week, I want to go at least 10 minutes broadcast for each of the morning broadcasts that I do now. I started today. This is Tuesday morning. I'm going to go until Saturday morning with the 10 minutes. And then next week, we're going to see if we can't flex our muscles and go a little bit longer. I would like to have this go an hour. I used to be a community radio DJ, and that's what I pretend. I pretend that I'm watching you guys. That it's just like the community radio. And they go, well, Lori, because I do these other ones. And they're like, well, Lori, you do a lot of gesturing if it's on community radio. And I said, you should have seen me in that booth because I had to pretend that I was talking to people right there. And that's kind of what I do here. So that's why I'm not nervous in the ways that other people are. And I understand that if you are. And one of the thrills that I had with community radio people onto my show. And there's ways to do that here, more ways than I had when I was on community radio. One of them is if, like I said before, if you put your comments in the comment stream, I can bring them up and share them. And just like that little ticker is going down there, we'll turn the ticker off once we start getting comments in. And then I'll show people and I'll show your profile pic. So make sure you got a good profile pic and your question or your comment down there. And that's a way for this to be incredibly interactive. Another way is for you to come on as a guest. And that's easy. I just drop you a link. You need to log in. It's a free login. And then so if you plan to be a guest, and you've never used StreamYard before, it's good to have a login. And then when I drop the link, then it's easy for you to come in because you already have your profile and it already will pick that up and it will migrate it over to our thing. So it'll come up with your preferred name, and if you've got a business logo, it will also follow you over. And that is also highly exciting to me. But even more exciting is you can be a co-host. And that is really, truly exciting for me. I would love it if, for instance, I mean, I'm dreaming big here. I would love it, for instance, if we had a local nonprofit that decided to come in for a week. Say a week. I won't make you get up at 6 o'clock. Actually, you got to get up at 5 o'clock to do this, but you can do this from your own home. You don't have to come to someplace. When I did community radio, and I started at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I would have community members coming in at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I was the first show. And it was cold and it was snowing and you had to dig. And it took about the first hour of us huddling with our coffee to get going. None of that here. You can do this from home. All you need is an internet connection and some way of having a mic and a camera. And it can be your smartphone, right? Because I'm doing the guts of it. I've got the one. I have to have the laptop or the desktop to run this. But you don't. All you have to have is a smartphone. And this is the other thing that really excites me, because this is community. And it takes about 9 months to get these channels up and running. So I'm thinking, if we're starting now, in 9 months, it will be dead of winter. And how cool would that be if, something happened and it's the dead of winter and it's in the morning time and nobody knows about it, but somewhere out in Dakota or over, in Rolling Stone, a tree went down, or a dog went missing, or whatever. You just come on into the comments and let everybody know. It's civic reporting. It's a way for us to be incredibly interactive. And so that's the other reason why I decided 6 o'clock in the morning. So I'm a morning person. I'm up anyway, kind of doing the thing. I've already got the equipment, and I think that's the most value I can do for the community, is to have something that eventually becomes just another resource for us to connect in some real time. And then fourth, of course, the community connection. How many of us know all the things that are happening every day in Winona? I certainly don't, but I'm hoping to be much better informed by doing this. And we've already done our 10 minutes. It was that easy. And again, we're just doing 10 minutes this week and then hopefully expanding from there. And we're also, if you are not a morning person and you've got something that you want Winona to hear about, hit me up anyway. You can find me on Twitter. It's my old community radio show handle. That's World Peace Cafe. And then Wake Up Winona in Facebook, and Wake Up Winona on YouTube. So you know where to find me. Reach out to me and we'll set up an interview where it's a little bit better for your for your world in your day, and then we can share that on the channel as well. All right, well, that's it. Have a great day, and I hope I helped you wake up Winona.